Today we are playing Ketramose, the god of card draw, once again. Yesterday we played out Ketramose for the first time, trying him out in kind of an Orzhov control deck. But one thing I realized while playing the deck is, well, if you don't draw Ketramose, things don't go quite to plan. So I threw together this list and we're going to try it out here today. What is a great way of solving a deck that is built around too much around one card? Well, add another card the deck really can play through. And today we're adding Ketramose's favorite snack to the deck in beans here in Up the Beanstalk. Up the Beanstalk cares about whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater and you get to draw a card. And Ketramose cares about you exiling cards from graveyard or the battlefield. So we're trying to do double up on these effects. And if you look at our mana curve here, we're very much hacking the mana curve to try and trigger Up the Beanstalk as much as possible. And then we have a few cards that can do double duty in this deck, which is pretty cool. So we have Ride's End, which is a 5 mana spell that exiles target creature or vehicle. It costs only 2 though if it is tapped. So this will trigger Ketramose, but it can also trigger Up the Beanstalk. Another notable one here is Leyline Binding. I'm not entirely sold on this card in this deck because I think most of the time it's going to cost us 3 mana or more because it gets the domain discount for the number of basic land types you control. But we do have 3 basic land types, but we can also get a full domain with our Overlord here to get this down to 1 mana. When it enters, it exiles target non-land permanent opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. So this will trigger Beanstalk, and then it'll exile something from the battlefield and trigger Ketramose, which is cool. And then in terms of triggering beans, we also are playing, of course, Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Any sort of beans deck loves Overlord of the Hauntwoods because the dream curve is turn 2 Beanstalk, turn 3 Overlord, and then turn 4 Sweeper. Now, in terms of our Sweeper of choice, we're playing Deadly Cover-Up. The reason being is we don't want to Sunfall away our Ketramose, but also Deadly Cover-Up works really well with Ketramose because you can collect evidence, removing cards from your graveyard, drawing a card, and then you can also remove a card from the opponent's graveyard and draw more cards that way. So that is the deck. We're also playing 1 copy of Fumigate because I wanted another 5 mana sweeper and I didn't want Sunfall. I haven't played this card yet, so I thought it would be fun. And yeah, we have Kaya for top end. We're playing like Baze and stuff to try and stay alive. Let's see how we can do on the ranked ladder. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. You go first. This hand seems pretty good because we can Lush Portico into like the Verge and then Ride's End. We also have Ketramose, which is like one of the cards we're built around. Hopefully the opponent's not playing super aggressive. We will see. I think we have a ton of removal in the deck, so we have pretty decent shot, and we have a lot of exile based removal, so those Heartfire heroes hopefully won't go off and murder us, but no guarantee. You can see Leyline Binding is discounted by 2 because we're playing these Verges that have multiple basic land types. And I think I'm just going to run out the beans. I'm sure we could Ride's End the Ball Patch, but we might just go for the Sweeper on turn 5. Because it looks like the opponent's mono green. Oh my goodness. The triple Paw Patch recruit draw is wild. Yeah, I think we just gotta try and survive until we hit the Sweeper. Is there any reason to run out the Verge? Or do we want to run out, like, do we play out a tap land and hold up something, or do we run out Ketramose? I think we run out the tap land. Sorry, I'm thinking a lot here. I don't think we need another Ketramose, so I can actually probably put that to the grave. We can't really remove any of their recruits though profitably. I think we just get destroyed if we do, because these trigger on whenever you target a creature. Now that is problematic. That can do a bunch of damage. But I don't think there's actually anything we're going to do about that. This might be one of the games where we did not draw our accelerant. And so therefore we didn't draw our ramp creature. and we only had one piece of removal, and the opponent had all those Paw Patch recruits. Gold Wagon, we are just dead. Okay, well, that triple Paw Patch recruit draw felt awful, because even if we remove something there, they would have put the same amount of like power in counters onto another creature. Maybe we should have just gone, or like have been doing that to play the 2 mana removal and then the 3 mana like Leyline. Maybe we would have been able to survive that way, or I guess I had an opportunity to Leyline the World Wagon if I held up that instead of playing out Ketramose. Okay, well, you know, I'm tired, and that is my excuse for playing poorly. I will take no questions. Wow. This is a hand of just lands. Well, opponent, stop us if you can. We're about to cast a sweeper and draw 2. Doubling season? Yeah, that is kind of spooky. Restless Cottage is another nice way you can trigger your Ketramose. I was gonna play one of these Overlords like this, and then we can get rid of the doubling season if they go to play like a Planeswalker. And draw 2 that way. I just didn't want a sweeper with pretty much nothing. Old Vein Hydra, okay, interesting. Want to have removal for their own Hydra? Ooh, Rest in Peace is really good because now we can probably should have, yeah, well, I guess I had to do that. I probably should have gotten rid of the doubling season earlier. There's nothing in graveyard, so the Rest in Peace doesn't do anything here. Awkward. I Deadly Cover Up? I Rest in Peace and then Deadly Cover Up? Is that the idea, or does it matter the order? I don't think it does. We're gonna draw 1 regardless from the Rest in Peace. That's what I was trying to figure out, sorry. Realize I'm not doing the best job of explaining myself here, but yeah. The opponent has a Planeswalker. I'm gonna be sad that I wasted the Leyline. Or like didn't Leyline the doubling season. Drawing so many cards we have to discard. Normal Beanstalk stuff. Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
When I win,
I'm playing like crap. Well, if we win, this will be a testament to the power of Beans and Ketramose. Gosh darn it. Feeling like a goofball right about now. I can already anticipate the comments. Ah, this was such a hard watch. I'm trying out here, I swear. I know it doesn't look like it, but I try. Maybe I spend too much time thinking about the deck building, and then I'm like, sure, it will play itself, and then I just fat finger out cards and hope to win. That sounds actually relatively accurate. Hey, if it works, right? Okay, opponent, have you picked your numbers? I will keep whatever is best for me, believe it or not. Like the pile to sacrifice. One pile has lands, the other pile has card draw. I don't need lands. I'm gonna get my lands back anyways. I'm gonna get my lands back anyways. Because I got Overlord. Oh dear god. Everything went to exile, so I get to turn on my Ketramose. This is so dumb. I'll play this, because why not? I do need to actually hold up like Luminous Rebuke for the cottage, but I think we're okay. What I do need to draw is something to deal with the doubling season. Gold Vein for 10, that's fine. We can kill that with the Rebuke, and it will get exiled with a Rest in Peace. Darn it, we can't do that. We don't quite have enough mana. I'll play Resting Peace. Wait, oh yeah, that didn't get exiled. Interesting. Ow. Alright, Beza is nice. We have to hold up blockers. I think we hold this up as a blocker and hope the opponent doesn't have exile removal for it. We block the Gold Vein and we exile their cottage. So if I attack in, I go up to 14, they hit us for 14. Wait, I could have attacked when you know, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about the serious lack of like brain cells going on right now. I feel like I could have attacked there because still wouldn't have mattered because we had the Overlord coming out and then the math doesn't change. We would have still been able to cast our removal, block it. We go down to 2 or 6, my bad. Counting is hard. I can't get rid of it. Kind of annoying. We have Rest in Peace, so if the opponent's not going to get a bunch of treasures at least. Buy Deadly Cover up here. We do draw a card from this. Because our creature dies and goes to the graveyard. This is going to draw us 4 cards. Oh, yeah, 4 cards. Like, the bad thing is I just died to, no wait, I didn't die to the cottage. Okay, I was a little, I don't think we need another Beanstalk. I think we've drawn all the cards we need for the rest of the game. Get rid of a land. I'll have to get rid of more. I get rid of a Rebuke because we have 2 rides in. I don't need another Ketramose potentially, but I'll hold on to it just in case. Okay. If we're winning through this is... Ah, man. I'm still regretting not dealing with that doubling season. But if we still win through this somehow, that would be insane. Sure, I don't care.
Off you go.
I do not care. We cast this, what happens? We draw 3, which would be cool and funny, but opponent didn't -6 immediately, which is funny. I wonder why. Alright, we'll gain 4. Make 2 1/1s. We play Ketramose. Yeah, I guess I'll play Ketramose. Still need to get rid of that doubling season. I can draw into something with Hauntwoods, but I think I like running out Ketramose here. That's a future card draw. We have 28 cards left in our deck. The opponent has 43. Well, say what you will, we drew cards. And lots of them.
I've always hated crowds.
This is a bit annoying, but we'll get through it. Roll 3 and ramp for 3. Aha! Doubling season may now go. I will play. Alright, do we get rid of the doubling season here or do we get rid of Liliana? I don't think we care about Liliana. Opponent happened to have the sweeper plus what's it called? Okay. We're going to deck ourselves with these beanstalks. I think I need to play a Kaya and then just try and protect it. Could play out the beanstalk or the Overlord and draw a bunch more cards. Should we Duress? Sure. What do we got? It's a cut down. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna really do much, so I don't think that was necessary. I think I'm gonna hold on to the Overlord and try and cast it later. This Deadly Cover Up doesn't feel like it's gonna do much into our opponent here. Do I want to play this as a creature? Are we okay with not running it out as a creature? I want to play it as a creature, I think. Don't think we need the Deadly Cover Up. I think instant speed removal is better, though each of these removal spells get us closer to decking ourselves, which is terrifying. This player discards a card. I'll discard the land, I guess. Can I play this and protect it? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana plus 2. Yeah. It's enough to play it and then ride to end the cottage, but it will get a ward. Ward 1. Damn it. Okay. I guess we play an Overlord and make the opponent remove it. The card draw is so silly. If we're gonna deck ourselves, we will deck ourselves. Darn it, I didn't draw an untapped land. Opponent could have blown up our beanstalks here with their blast zone. I don't know why they haven't, to be honest. Don't think I need another land here. And I guess do I play out the Overlord? No, I think I want it as a creature. I should probably get rid of the Fumigate if I said the other sweeper wasn't going to be useful. I don't think we mind them blowing up the beans, because honestly it helps us. Oh, the opponent wants to blow up the Overlord? Interesting. I feel like that's the least of your concern. I guess it does kill you, but you can just take down Liliana. Gets rid of the Overlord. Oh, they want to get their doubling season back, maybe? They were just trying to get it towards Leyline Binding. Leyline Binding is 6, though, so they have to add another counter. Or they could just level up their Innkeeper's talent. Okay, they just want to get their Binding back. Which is funny, because we could get the Binding with the Kaya. This is 7. And we'll just play this and start draining the opponent, I think. There's a Ketramose. We can play that without losing our entire library. We have 4 cards that we're allowed to cast left, basically. That's scary.
Just give up already.
Losing to decking yourself with Beanstalk. Oh, what a classic. What a classic. We have 33 cards in exile. I think Ketramose is ready to go. Does the opponent have removal for Ketramose now, though? They don't have enough on their Liliana in terms of loyalty. Yeah, that will make us sacrifice Ketramose, I guess. We can still get rid of the cottage. Can we? No, we can't. Wait, what? They leveled up the Innkeeper's talent, so I'm actually... You know what? I'm posting this online. I can't start the recording over because I played like I actually had 2 brain cells left. Here, win the game, opponent. We can still Leyline Binding, think about it. Each opponent discards a card. What if I don't want to? Fine. I will draw a card. If I can win from what if we you know what? Hope is not lost. It's still winnable. Let me know if you still believe in the comments below. They're gonna start getting value out of their... Oh, Ketramose is alive. Alright, do I drain you? Or do I steal your Llanowar Elves? So I can swing in with Ketramose. I mean, we're gonna lose Ketramose next turn. So the opponent can just make us sacrifice it. There's a card in our graveyard. We can play Rest in Peace and get it back. No, I think we just play Hold Up Ride's End for when the opponent... This Ketramose has Menace, so we can just do this, which is cool. We'll make a bunch of... We win next turn. Wait, are we going to win through like 2 different Liliana ultimates? That's actually crazy. Both of the Lilianas that are in standard right now ultimate on us, and we still might win.
One of your friends has to leave.
They attack with Cottage, they can eat a food. That's actually how they survive here. Darn it.
Don't speak ill of the
We need to put in a bit more work to win. 10 cards left in library. Opponent, do not see the line. You have a Cottage, don't take it. Do not use the Cottage. They attacking with Cottage. We can exile it. The problem is they're gonna get 2 food tokens because they're doubling season, and they can eat one of them to go up to 5 life, and we can't end the game next turn. I think it's fair if we win from the opponent punting, considering how many times I punted this game. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way their last card was... There's no way. Ah. Kaya has 10 loyalty. Surely she'll survive. Oh, so sad. So sad. Oh my goodness. Magic Mike. I like it. I like it, opponent. We'll keep this hand. We have the Ketramose and the mana to cast it. Playing some Fabled Passage because with Rest in Peace plus Ketramose, it turns into card draw, which is kind of funny. Also, it fixes some of our mana for our 3-color mana base, which is nice. I think I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer as the top comment of this video, or like as the pinned comment for this video. If you hate seeing misplays, this one's a rough watch. Caution, it's a rough watch. The Fervent, isn't that the red title that you get through the achievements? We will go ahead and grab our swamp. We're playing three planes and one of the other basics, each of the other basics to go ahead and to fetch. I'm playing 3 of the white ones because We got a lot of white removal, so we kind of need things to happen here. Board 4, gosh darn it. Well, if we draw into another land, we'll be able to play Fumigate. If we draw into Rest in Peace, we also get to have fun times into a Reanimator deck. Opponent is black and red, so as long as they don't duress it out of our hand, I don't think they have a good way of removing it. So that could, in theory, win us the game. Opponent, looking at the Ketramose, seeing Indestructible probably, and wondering how they get rid of it. That is my best guess. Opponent passes. That's not a land. I don't think it's in our best interest to legend rule our Ketramose. Sneaking suspicion, it's probably not a good idea. Opponent could zombify next turn. There's nothing we can do about it. Honestly, I think I'm gonna Leyline Binding their Bitter Triumph, or Bitter Reunion, sorry, to go ahead and draw a card with Ketramose. I just want to try and find something that's useful here. Okay. We got a 5th land for a Fumigate, so if the opponent goes ahead and reanimates their Como, we can kill it and gain a singular life. How broken. Opponent, what do you got? Oh my goodness. I think I'll get rid of the Virtue. Opponent is running the removal suite that does not hit Ketramose, and that's that. Darn it. Our mana base, our triple plains mana base is coming back to bite us, which kind of is surprising. We're only playing 3. Wow, this feels like a symphony of airs, this video. The mana base still having troubles. I guess you're always gonna have trouble with 3-color mana base, but it sucks when you that's kind of just like an insult, right? Rest in Peace the turn after the opponent reanimated. Fumigate will draw, or we'll gain 2, well actually 1, because it says destroyed. It doesn't say gain life for each creature. Only gain life equal to the creatures removed. Fear of missing out. Discard. Please do not draw into another Zombify. I will be very, very sad. Okay, we've made it through. I will rest in peace and hopefully turn on Ketramose. That's gotta be a lot of cards. Yeah, 7. And opponent's gone. Well, we found the rest in peace into the Reanimator deck. The triple Ketramose hand does not please me. I love the art on this card. Shout out to Maz Ali Khan. I hopefully didn't butcher that. This hand seems slightly better if we actually had land. The mana base coming back to fight us. That last hand would have been good. We're playing 25 lands. I didn't mention that yet, I don't think, but we are playing 25 lands, so hopefully we find those lands that we need. But I keep the rest in peace just in case they're a graveyard deck and it's a free win. It's mono red. Gosh darn it. And we drew into the second one, or like another one. We have 3 rest in peace just because they're very good at turning Ketramose on. And it wins games occasionally. Why would it be anything but the Monstrous Rage? Into another Monstrous Rage. I'm having so much fun. We'll exile this one. And then we'll exile the Emberheart Challenger on our turn. So I could ramp. But they're gonna top deck like everything, so I don't think we can do that. I think I resist the urge to ramp. Okay, that's a good sign. We'll play out the Overlord so we have more mana, though maybe I should have waited and just played it on 5 so we have a body. We can run out a Rest in Peace, which is nice. Fiends, I think we would prefer to do that. Oh wait, Rest in Peace also, doesn't it turn off the Heartfire hero? I found a reason to justify the Heartfire, or the Rest in Peace. Another Beanstalk. Are we gonna draw our deck to Beanstalk again? Actually, we didn't draw our deck, we died before we did. We had like 10 cards left. Swift Spear. Bane Splitter, that's 4. The Rage for another 4. Triple Rage? Triple Rage draw. No, Dread Malzire. Okay. Down to 4. And I drew land. Rip. He says as he plays the card. You know what? Double rip. This was very sad. Did you draw a Magic the Gathering? Nope, it's a land. Okay. We're alive. Land off the top, Kaya. Shuffler. I thought you were like, you were in tune with me and you're going to give me an untapped land. I meant untapped. I thought you understood what I meant there. It did not. Well, Leyline Binding also makes me kind of sad. Oh wait, we're not dead. Heartfire hero, that is kind of problematic, but we are still alive. Kaya? Does Kaya win us the game? Because we play out Kaya, we get rid of the Heartfire hero. Or we could gain some life. We could attack in with the Overlord. We could Leyline Binding the Heartfire hero, draw 2. I think that's actually their best option. Okay, another Leyline Binding. I could Leyline Binding again, or I could probably get this down, right? So I can start gaining life. So they can't just bolt us off the... We're gonna do it! We're gonna take down Mono Red! I'm a believer! I'm believing again. Opponent top decks Bolt Wave and cast it with Kicker. No? Wait. What actually... Another creature would be kind of problematic, but we can get rid of the Swift Spear on our turn, so that's good. A Rage on the Swift Spear does kill the Overlord and goes up to 8 power. Crap. We could go down to 1 again. Nope. One just wanted to die. Interesting. I will gain more life. But then I will swing in. And we turned the corner! What the heck? Is this deck good? Alright, well that is going to do it for this video. Sorry I did not play better this video. This was a bit of an atrocity, but hopefully you found some laughter in my suffering. And I think this deck is genuinely has like a lot of potential. We had a few we had some bright spots in those games. Even the game that we went down to like 1 land, we still were fighting our way through several Liliana ultimates, which is crazy. Like maybe this deck is actually good enough, even if you're a dummy. But yeah, I wanted to make a quick shout out. I had this card in my sideboard. One card that I want to try building Ketramose with as well is Urborg Scavengers, but I just didn't think it fit in this deck since we were also trying to kind of build around Beanstalk here. Maybe in a more strictly Orzhov, like mid-range creature-based deck, you could play like Urborg Scavengers, and this exiles cards from graveyards every single turn, growing bigger and stealing keywords. So I think if you have a little more creature-based deck, you could probably have some fun with Urborg Scavengers, but that is a challenge for another time. I will probably try and revisit this Abs and Beans deck when I'm playing a little bit better, but anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a nice morning, evening, night, afternoon, wherever and when you're watching. Take care of yourself. Ciao.